Make sure you watch the whole video because some of the workouts are easy to follow and I'm sure you can apply them. One of the key elements of his training regimen is weight training, which has played a crucial role in developing his physique and enhancing his overall performance. There are many reasons why Jon Jones incorporates weight training into his routine. Firstly, weight training is an effective way to build muscle mass and increase strength. This is essential for fighters like Jones, who rely on their physical prowess to overpower their opponent in the octagon. By lifting weights, Jones can increase his power and explosive strength, allow him to deliver more devastating strikes and takedowns. Additionally, weight training can help prevent injuries by strengthening the muscles and joints that are commonly used in fighting. Another reason why Jones incorporates weight training into his routine is to improve his endurance. Endurance is an essential component of MMA. As a fighter, you need to be able to maintain the energy levels over multiple rounds. By engaging in resistance training, Jones can increase his muscular endurance, allowing him to perform at a high level for longer periods of time. This can give him an advantage in fights and can outlast opponents who tire more quickly. Weight training can also help Jones improve his overall athleticism. MMA requires a wide range of physical skills, including speed, agility, and coordination. By lifting weights, Jones can enhance his overall athletic ability, improving his balance, coordination, and reflexes. This can make him a more well-rounded fighter, as he will be better equipped to handle a variety of different situations in octagon. In addition to his physical benefit, weight training can also have a positive impact on mental health. Exercise has been shown to reduce stress and anxiety, improve mood, and boost self-esteem. This is particularly important for fighters like Jones, who face immense pressure and scrutiny both inside and outside the octagon. By engaging in weight training, Jones can not only improve his physical performance, but also in his mental well-being. It's worth noting that weight training is just one component of Jones' overall training regimen. To be successful in MMA, fighters need to be well-rounded and capable to handle a variety of different situations. This means that Jones can also engage in other forms of training, including cardio, sparring, grappling. Combining these different elements, Jones can develop a comprehensive skill that makes him a formidable opponent in the octagon. So, despite the many benefits of weight training, it's important to note that it can be dangerous if not properly. Lifting heavy weights without proper form or technique and that can lead to injuries, including strains, sprains, and even fractures. This is why it's crucial for fighters like Jones to work with qualified strength and conditioning coach who can help them develop a safe and effective weight training program. Jones is not one to rest on his laurels, and he's constantly looking for ways to improve his skills and stay at the top of his game. One of the ways that he is doing this is by incorporating jitsu training into his regimen. Jiu-jitsu is a grappling martial art that focuses on taking an opponent to the ground and utilizes various techniques to control them and submit them. While Jones has always been known for his striking ability, he recognized the importance of being well-rounded and having a strong ground game as well. By adding jiu-jitsu training into his routine, Jones is not only improving his grappling skills, but also enhancing his overall MMA game. Jones has been working with some of his of the best jiu-jitsu coaches in the sport to refine his technique and to develop new skills. He is constantly experimenting the different position and submission, and he is always looking for ways to improve his transition and control on the ground. In addition to improving his skill, Jones is also using jiu-jitsu training as a way to stay in top physical shape. Jiu-jitsu is a demanding martial art that requires a great deal of strength, flexibility, and endurance, and Jones is working hard to develop all these qualities through his training. One of the things that sets Jones apart from his peers is his dedication to training. He is known to spend long hours in the gym, constantly working to improve his technique and physical fitness. One aspect of his training that has received a lot of attention in recent years is pad work. Pad work is a type of training that involves hitting pad held by a coach or training partner. It is commonly used in a combat sports such as boxing, kickboxing, and Muay Thai, but has also become a staple in MMA training. Pad work can be used to improve striking technique, footwork speed and power, and conditioning. There are several reasons why Jon Jones incorporates pad work into his training regimen. Firstly, it allows him to work on his striking technique in a controlled environment. When hitting pads, Jones can focus on his form and technique without worrying about getting hit back. This allows him to refine his striking skills and develop muscle memory, which can translate to a better performance in octagon. Secondly, pad work is an excellent way to improve footwork and movement. In combat sport, footwork is essential for setting up strikes, avoiding attacks, and controlling the pace of the fight. By working on his footwork during pad work, Jones can improve his agility, speed, and balance, making him more difficult to hit and harder to predict in the octagon. Another benefit of pad work is that it can help improve speed and power. When hitting pads, fighters are encouraged to use their full range of motion and put as much power behind their strike as possible. This helps to develop explosive power and speed, which can be useful for delivering knockout blows or overwhelming opponents with a barrage of strike. Finally, pad work can be an excellent form of conditioning. Hitting pads require a lot of energy and can quickly raise the heart rate, making it an effective way to improve cardiovascular fitness. By incorporating pad work into his training, Jones can improve his endurance and stamina, allowing him to fight at a high pace for long periods. In addition to these physical benefits, pad work can also be a mental beneficial for fighters. It allows them to practice visualization, which is in the process of imagining specific scenarios and movement in the octagon. By visualizing the technique during pad work, fighters can build confidence in their abilities to feel more prepared for challenges they may face in a real fight. Pad work can also be a great way for fighters to work on their timing and rhythm. By hitting pads, fighters can learn to anticipate and react to their opponent's movement, which can be useful for setting up counter attacks or avoiding strikes. Pull-ups are a classic exercise that have been around for decades. They are a compound exercise that targets multiple muscle groups in the upper body, including the back, the shoulders, arms, and chest. Pull-ups are a bodyweight exercise, which means they do not require any equipment and can be done almost anywhere. This makes them a popular exercise for athletes and fitness enthusiasts alike. For Jon Jones, pull-ups are an important part of his training routine. He uses pull-ups to increase his upper body stamina, which is essential for a mixed martial artist who need to be able to grapple and wrestle with opponents. for extended periods of time. Pull-ups are demanding exercises that require a lot of strength and endurance, which is why they are so effective at improving the upper body stamina. That good for Jon Jones. Typically does pull-ups as a part of his training routine. He usually does multiple sets of pull-ups, with each set consisting of as many as reps as he can do. He takes short breaks between sets to allow his muscle to recover, but he tries to keep his heart rate up by doing other exercises during the breaks. This helps to maintain his cardiovascular fitness and overall stamina. Just to add, one of the benefits of pull-ups is that they are highly scalable exercises. This means that they can be easier or more difficult depending on individual strength and fitness level. For example, someone who is just starting out with pull-ups might be insisted pull up using a resistant band or machine. This helps to build strength and endurance gradually without putting too much stress on the muscles and joints. As someone gets stronger and more experienced with pull-ups like Jon Jones, they can start to do more advanced variation of exercise. For example, they might do weighted pull-ups, as you can see in this video, where they wear a weight vest or hold a weight between their legs. This adds extra resistant to their exercise, make it more challenging and effective for building upper body strength and stamina. Another common factor is you can look at another benefit of pull-up is that they are functional exercise. What did this mean? It means that they mimic movement that are used in everyday life, such as pulling yourself up over a wall or climbing a rope. By doing pull-up, you are not only improving your upper body strength and stamina, but also your ability to perform these types of movement in a real life. Just to add or to commence to improving the upper body stamina, pull-ups are also have a number of other benefits for overall health and fitness. For example, they help to improve grip strength, which is important for many sports and activities. They also work the core muscles, which are essential for balance and stability. Finally, pull-ups can help to improve your posture as they work the muscles that are responsible for keeping your shoulders back and chest open. One of the key components of Jon's training routine is his focus on cardiovascular exercise, which includes swimming and running on treadmill. Cardiovascular exercise is an essential for athletes in any sport, as it helps to improve endurance, stamina, and overall cardiovascular health. This is especially true in a combat sport like mixed martial arts (MMA), where fights can go up to 5 rounds and require a high level of physical and mental endurance. Swimming is an excellent form of cardiovascular exercise for fighters like Jon, because it is a low impact and work the entire body. It is an excellent way to improve lungs capacity and overall cardiovascular health, and it can also help to build an endurance and strength. Swimming is also a great way to increase flexibility and mobility, which can be helpful for fighters to avoid injury and improving their overall performance on the octagon. Running on a treadmill is another important part of Jon's cardio routine. Running is an excellent way to build cardiovascular endurance, as it improves overall fitness level. Treadmill running is especially beneficial because it allows fighters to control the intensity and duration of their workouts, which can be helpful for improving endurance and building the mental toughness. Treadmill running is also a low impact, which means that it is less likely to cause injury than running on a hard surface like pavement or concrete. Another fact is Jon Jones' focus on cardiovascular exercise is also important for weight management. MMA fighters have to cut weight in order to compete in their weight class, and cardiovascular exercise can help them to burn fat and lose weight. Swimming in particular is an excellent form of exercise for weight management because it is a full workout that burns a significant amount of calories. Running on a treadmill is also an effective way to burn calories and lose more weight, especially when combined with a healthy diet. In addition to physical benefits of cardio exercise, there are also mental benefits. Cardiovascular exercise has been shown to improve mood and reduce stress level, which can be particularly beneficial for athletes who are under a lot of pressure. Especially, exercise releases endorphins, which are natural mood boosters, and can help fighters to stay focused and motivated during their training. While he is known for his striking abilities, Jones is also an exceptional wrestler, and his takedown defense is among the best in the game. So why is Jon Jones still doing takedown practice? The answer lies in the fact that the sport of mixed martial arts is constantly evolving, and fighters are always looking for ways to improve their game. Even though Jones has been a dominant force in the sport for years, he knows that he can never rest on his laurels and must continue to refine his skill. By practicing takedowns, Jones is not only improving his ability to defend against them, but is also gaining a better understanding of how to execute them himself in MMA. Being able to dedicate where the fight takes place is a crucial, and having a strong wrestling game is an important tool for any fight. Moreover, by constantly practicing takedowns, Jones is also keeping himself in a top physical shape. Wrestling is an grueling sport that requires a great deal of strength, endurance, and agility, and incorporating it into his training regimen helps Jones maintain his conditioning and athleticism. Finally, takedown practice also helps Jones maintain his mental edge. MMA is a sport that requires a great deal of focus and discipline, and by challenging himself in practice, Jones is keeping himself mentally sharp and ready for whatever challenges may come in his way in the cage. Known for his unorthodox striking, it is no surprise that Jones spends a significant amount of time practicing his kicks. This saying, we see him in the gym, honing his craft. Jones steps into a mat. His eyes focus on the heavy bag in front of him. He bounces lightly on the balls of his feet, warming up his muscles. He takes a deep breath and raises his right leg, executing a perfect round house kick that connects with the bag and the lad tag. He repeats the motion, this time with the left leg and again with his right. This movement is fluid and precise, each kick landing with incredible force. As he continues to practice, Jones begins to experiment with different types of kicks. He throws a spinning back kicks, twisting his body and connecting with the back. He follows it up with a front kick, then a side kick. Each one is executed flawless, showcasing the incredible flexibility and power that Jones possesses. Despite his natural talent, Jones knows that there is always room for improvement. He spends hours in the gym each day, constantly pushing himself to a better. He takes a moment to adjust his stance. He then throws a powerful leg kick that connects with the bag at an angle. He nods in approval, satisfied with the results. As the session goes on, Jones becomes more and more focused. He moves around with the bag, practicing his footwork and adjusting his distance. He throws a series of kicks, each one more precise than the last. Sweat drips down his face, but he doesn't stop. He knows that this kind of dedication is what sets a champion apart. Finally, after what seems like hours, Jones steps back and takes a deep breath. He looks at the heavy bag marked with his kicks and smiles. He knows that he still has a long way to go, but with each practice session, he gets one step closer to the greatness. One of the key aspects of Jones' training regimen is his focus on abdominal workouts. Abdominal muscles, also known as the core muscles, play a crucial role in stability and power of the entire body. The core muscles help to transfer force between the upper and the lower body, which is essential in a combat sport such as MMA. A strong core can also improve balance, reduce the risk of injury, and increase overall athleticism. For Jon Jones, a strong core is especially important due to his style of fighting. Jones is known for his dynamic and unorthodox striking, as well as his exceptional grappling and ground and pound skills. These techniques require a significant amount of core strength and stability in order to execute them with a maximum efficiency and power. In addition, Jones' focus on abdominal workouts or abs workouts is likely part for his overall dedication to fitness and conditioning. MMA fighters must be excellent in physical shape in order to compete at the highest levels, and strong core is just one aspect of well-rounded training program. Ultimately, Jon Jones' commitment to ab workouts is just one piece of the puzzle that has helped him to achieve so much success in the world of MMA. By focusing on strengthening his abs, Jones is able to maximize his power, balance, and overall athleticism, which gives him a significant advantage over his opponents in the game.